One nation, one power. Your eyes on the final hour. One nation, one power. Your eyes on the final hour. One power. Your eyes on the final hour. One nation, one power. Your eyes on the final hour. One nation, one power. Your eyes on the final hour. One nation, one power. Your eyes on the final hour. One power. Your eyes on the final hour. One nation, one power. Your eyes on the final hour. One nation, one power. Your eyes on the final hour. One nation, one power. Your eyes on the final hour.
Top X Hebrews, purity and becoming one. This is definitely going to be one of the shortest lives, because y'all know sometimes we get on here and it can be quite lengthy sometimes. But this is going to be one of the shorter lives. Just trying to give it a few minutes, because we all know YouTube doesn't like to send out notifications for this channel. And I think we all know why. If you're watching this on the playback, you like, yo, Mr. Real Talk, get to the point, bruh. I want to hear it. Well, you know what? You're going to have to wait, bruh, because this is a live stream, Hebrew. So we always wait a few minutes to see if any brews going to come up in here. I still can't believe what I saw, even though This is not my first rodeo, not my first time. I still can't believe it. Y'all, we're going to get started in a few minutes, y'all. You know the routine. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to the folks. Welcome back to the hut. Well, welcome back to the spot. Y'all know, whenever we go live, basically what it is, it's a family reunion. We all go over somebody's house, which is the internet. They're like in the physical world, you all get together. You might go over your uncle's house, your cousin's house, your brother's house, your sister's house, your granddad's house, you know, family time. That's what it is when we come over here. We chop it up. Sometimes we do Bible readings. Sometimes we study. Sometimes we come out and spread the truth. Okay? And the truth is not something that can be spread in one video in one day. For many people, it takes a lifetime. You know? Truth is not a destination. It's a journey, Hebrew. And we are on that journey on this channel. We deep sea dive into the scriptures, into reality, and we are not afraid of whatever we find. And we finding out a whole lot of stuff on this channel because we've started to read. And right now, on this channel, we've cracked open the Yahweh Bible. If you haven't checked out any of those videos in the Yahweh Bible series, in the Yahweh Bible playlist, I highly advise you to go to the Yahweh Bible playlist on this channel. Right now, we've made it up to Genesis chapter 3. And what we have found out in this Yahweh Bible, we found out that the serpent in the garden, that is a woman, not a man. And I know somebody's watching this video right now. You like, Mr. Real Talk, this is ridiculous. You're spreading false doctrine. Am I? I read it out of the Bible. Out of the Yahweh Bible, which many people are never going to have a chance to read. They're never even going to hear of that Bible. It's called the Yahweh Bible. It's the Hebrew Bible with the Most High God's name restored. Because in the modern day Bibles, they took his name out and they replaced it with L-O-R-D in all capital letters. But the Yahweh Bible, the translation reads different, and Yahweh's name is placed back into the scriptures instead of removing it like all these hundreds of translations out here where his name is removed and replaced with a title that has nothing to do with him. Lord is not a name, it's a title. Just like manager, supervisor. Lord can be the nigga next door, the guy around the corner. Lord is whoever you let lord over you and rule over you. Whoever you submit yourself to can be your Lord. But that's the trick that they've tricked us with. But all praises to the Most High God and him alone. He's allowed us to get our hands on that Yahweh Bible. And that's how we found out that the serpent in the garden is a woman. We read that in Genesis chapter 3. Go check that video out when you get a chance. And I'm going to have to come on here very soon, and I'm going to have to drop a video where I just read the preface of the Yahweh Bible. I haven't even read the whole preface. We're going to read it together. The people who translated the Yahweh Bible, they know things that you and I do not, okay? You're going to find out, though. If you stick around over here on this channel, you're going to learn a lot of things. Just like I'm learning a lot of things. We all learn from each other, okay? That's how it works in the Israelite world. The people who try to serve the Most High God and him alone, we all learn from each other. And right now, I'm getting ready to tell you guys what I saw this morning. when I was in captivity. Like I said, this is going to be one of the shortest live streams ever. A lot of people probably, the ones who are going to be interested in seeing this, they'll probably catch this on the playback, right? And I usually don't go live on Thursdays at all for the most part. But, you know, I wanted to come on here and tell y'all what I saw today, because it seems, I mean, this is not the first time that I've seen something like this. But before I talk about anything else, I'm going to tell you what happened this morning, but this is not my first rodeo, okay? And I made the video. Right now, there's a playlist on this channel called UFOs and Orbs. I got a video in there, and this video is going in there as well. Watch the UFOs and Orbs playlist, y'all. Because clearly I'm going to have to start making more UFOs and Orbs videos, because it appears as if I'm a magnet for UFOs. Now, I know it sounds crazy. Of course it sounds crazy. Maybe you never seen a so-called UFO before. Maybe you've never seen a so-called orb before. Now, what is the proper name for these things? I don't know. All I can do is speculate at this point. I haven't gotten confirmation on the so-called government name for these things, whether they're orbs, UFOs. I don't care what you call them. Back in August, I went to Negro Mountain. There were multiple Hebrews there. We saw so many of these UFOs or orbs, it was too many to count. This was back in August, mind you, August of 2024, way before all the people around the world and all the people in America started talking about UFOs and orbs to the degree that they are now. This was back in August of 2024. This was months ago. Me and multiple other people up in Negro Mountain, Pennsylvania, we saw, I don't even know how many of these UFOs or orbs it was. It was way too many to count. They was moving crazy. And I made the video about that. And you can watch that. It's on the playlist on this channel. But that was back in August. Me and a couple of other Hebrews. And then there was multiple other Hebrews up there that didn't come with us. And even some Gentiles that were up there. You guys, we saw so many UFOs that night in August. They put on a light show for us that night. Hearing about UFOs and orbs and seeing them with your own eyes, I'm telling you, it's life-changing, okay? Before what happened to me in Negro Mountain back in August, before that, I had always heard about talks about UFOs, talks about orbs and all this other stuff, right? I heard about it. I didn't discredit it necessarily, but I was like, man, how come I ain't never seen nothing like that at this time, right? This was years ago, of course. I heard about it. And then even when it got to the point where I started to have a level of understanding where I knew that these things, whether you call them aliens, angels, demons, UFOs, chariots, I done heard all kind of names that these things are so-called supposed to be, right? Once I got to a certain level of knowledge and I understood that things were out there, I still had never seen it with my own eyes. I heard people talk about it. I've seen stuff on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, y'all know, all over the place. And you know, because of the world we live in, people are quick to discredit things that they can't quite explain or understand all the way, and they'll dismiss it as, oh, that ain't nothing, or that's only this, or that's only that. I never did that. But when I saw those things for myself back in August of 2024, I knew that this thing was real. These things put on a show, and this thing went on for hours, okay? But today, when I was at work on my job in the line pits, the slime pits, okay, knee deep in captivity, also known as slavery, also known as 9-to-5 working conditions, Me and multiple other slaves, also known as co-workers, co-slaves. Co-workers, co-slaves, it's the same thing, okay? And hit that like button on your way in the Dizzo. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, I would highly encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Anybody coming in here right now, if you're just now coming in, because I don't know how long you guys been in here, but if you're just now coming in, make sure that when this is over, make sure that you rewind and go back and get everything that you missed, okay? We got Brother Slugger up in here, What's going on, Brother Slugger? Good to see you, brother. Brother Slugger says, praise to the Most High only, okay? And that's the kind of talk that I like to see and hear. Brother Slugger in the house, what up? Praise to the Most High only, alone, not in the name of somebody else, in the name of itself, because the Most High's name is the only name that is excellent. The Most High's name is the only name that you need to call on, period. You don't ever need to go through another name to get to Yahweh. Some people call him Yahuwah. Some people say the Most High. You guys know who we're talking about. We ain't talking about no half man, half God. Nobody who got beat up, spit on, put to death. We ain't talking about nothing like that. Praise the Most High only. And shout out to Brother Slugger, chiming in all the way from Europe. We got Hebrews scattered into all nations. Tav X Hebrews, purity and becoming one. Now, as I'm telling y'all, family, I'm at my 9-to-5 slavery early in the morning. Y'all, it was somewhere, it probably was like 5:45 a.m. It was anywhere between 5:45 and 6 a.m. It's dark as heck out there this time, right? So sometimes we be having to go outside to work. Today was one of them mornings. We outside, right? It's pitch black out here. It's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 6 of us out here, right? It's like 6 of us out here. The stuff that we working with, some of the stuff goes up a little bit into the air. Not too high, but high enough where you standing on the ground. You know, I can't just look straight like this. We got to look up to like do what we doing, right? So as we working, right, from time to time, we doing stuff down here where we at, and then we looking up, like trying to get stuff situated, right, what we doing. So the co-worker, my fellow slave, standing next to the left of me, he's pointing up, right? He's pointing up, and he's doing like this, you know what I'm saying, pointing up and waving his hand and like looking like disgruntled, right? So I'm looking at him, so I'm thinking that he's talking about like what I'm doing and what the other guy on the other side is doing. We try to get this contraption that we're dealing with. We try to get this thing straight. I'm looking at him. He like, nah. He's saying nah, and he's pointing up, right? So I'm looking up, pointing, but I'm only looking up at this piece that we dealing with. He was like, nah. He was like, yo, what the hell is that? And I'm looking like, I'm trying to figure out, because it looks like we doing it right. But he's like, I'm looking at his face and I'm feeling his spirit. He's completely disgruntled, and this guy's on the verge of becoming completely unglued. Then he go, yo, what the fuck is that? So I'm like, hold up. I can really feel his spirit now. It's strong. The look on his face, he's like completely discombobulated, becoming unglued. So I stepped back and I said, oh shit, what the hell? It was 3. Okay, it was 3. You can call them what you want. I've seen these things in action before. It was 3 UFOs. You can call them UFOs. You can call them orbs. Call them chariots. You guys can call them whatever you want to call them. I'm telling you, it was 3 of these things. And for anybody who was with me that night on Negro Mountain, and we met all kind of truck drivers. It was a lot of people on Negro Mountain this night who saw these things. And I'm telling you guys, I saw, for anybody who may come across this video and you remember me from that night in August when you saw me in Pennsylvania on that mountain that night, it's somebody out there who's going to see this video. You were there. We met a couple of truck drivers up there from all over. You guys, I gave you this YouTube channel. I saw you subscribe to it. I know that somewhere out there, there's somebody who's going to see this video. And you're going to be like, I remember him from that night we seen all those UFOs. Yeah, it's me. And I'm telling you, I'm still seeing them. Only thing is now I'm seeing them down my way in the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia area. You guys, when I step back and look back, I was like, what the hell? What the hell? I was like, oh shit, it's the damn UFOs again. It was 3 of them. Mind you, my coworker saw these things before me. He said they was doing some old crazy stuff. When he was doing all this, oh no, what's that? We thought he was talking about the work, but he was so discombobulated. This was his first time seeing UFOs, so he couldn't quite get it out. He'd never seen nothing like that before. But as soon as I saw it, I was like, I know exactly what those are. Those are my boys. Those are my buddies right there, my friends. I was like, yo, you gotta be kidding me. He said, this is the stuff that he saw before I saw him. He said it was 2 of them, right? Well, it was 3 of them. He said 2 of them was like this, and 1 of them was like this, and they like came like this. They were hovering, and then this one took off that way, and then these other 2 started going very fast that way, but moving in a strange, crazy way. By the time once I looked up, I saw all 3 of them. I saw one that was going that way, and I saw the other 2 going that way. But they was going, y'all, these things were moving in such an unorthodox way. Even Stevie Wonder could see. Look, you guys. And these things wasn't way up in the air either. These things was close enough. Not super close, but they definitely were not way up there. These things were relatively close. I know what a damn plane looks like. I know what a plane looks like even at night, okay? Because you're always going to have detractors, right? And I'm understanding this too. This is not for everybody. Everybody is not meant to see certain things. Some people are. And the people that are meant to see these things and to know about these things, you guys know what I'm saying is true. Somebody earlier said, hey, why didn't you break out a camera? I hope you got pictures to prove this. I'm not trying to prove nothing. I'm just telling you guys what happened. Sound confirmation backing me up. If you don't want to believe me, you ain't got to. I'm not going to come on here and lie to you. I couldn't wait to be able to tell you guys what I saw. When I saw those 2 Jones moving, these 2 orbs, you guys, it was like they were hovering, but they were moving quickly and unorthodoxly. I'm talking about these things were bending corners without bending them. I mean, I can't even describe the way that these things were moving. I can say they were like hovering with grace, hovering gracefully, but moving very swiftly and unorthodoxly. Okay? We looking up there like, what the heck? What the F? We going crazy, right? One of these wicked Negroes at my job, he looked up and look, this Negro has, it just is what it is. I'm not talking bad about him, but he's a very wicked Negro. All right? He looked up there, and because his mind won't allow him to process what he's seeing, I'm telling you, even a 2-year-old kid could have saw what we saw, and a 2-year-old kid would have easily known this ain't no damn plane, this ain't no damn drone. Not even close, not even remotely. But because this Negro is a wicked Negro, I mean very wicked, okay? His mind is not going to be able to comprehend certain things. So he sees something floating around up in the sky. Of course it's an airplane, right? Of course it couldn't be a UFO. I know that Negro has never seen a UFO in his life. I know he hasn't. Okay. And even though he saw one today, but his mind tried to tell him that it was a plane because of all the indoctrination and brainwashing that we've received. That's why the majority of you people out there, you see a UFO or orb or whatever, because of the brainwashing, your mind is telling you, oh, that's just an airplane, or oh, that was a drone. Now, everybody wants to make everything to be a drone now. It's ridiculous. I know what I saw. I saw the same thing that I came on here and told you guys about back in August of 2024. I saw only in August 2024, it was too many of them to count. This time, it was 3 of them. And mind you, it's like 5:45, 6 o'clock in the morning. So it's still pitch black outside. So you can see these things. When these things were moving around like this up there, we could see them, right? The whole rest of the day, people were bugging out and wigging out about these UFOs we saw, right? But everybody at my job wasn't outside. Everybody didn't see it. So for the rest of the day, we go back inside. You know, people are talking. People are hearing stuff. I was talking. Some of the guys that was out there were telling people, hey, you know, we saw UFOs this morning. They was like, what? I went to some of my other co-workers who were inside. I said, hey, you know, we saw orbs out there, UFOs. They was like, what? Where'd you see that? So the word got around. So finally, the wicked Negro who swore out that it was a plane, he understood. He finally came to understand throughout the end of the day. He got a revelation. That wasn't no damn plane. And you know how I know he understand? Later on, I heard that Negro talking to other people in there telling them, hey, we saw UFOs today. I said, uh-huh. And see, I already know. Everybody's not going to be allowed to see these kind of things. But one thing that I'm figuring out, the people who are more spiritual are more likely. I'm not saying that you're going to see UFOs or orbs, but something that I'm noticing, the people who are more spiritual have a higher chance of seeing these things. I can't make this up. You guys let me know how you feel about it. Because my coworker, the one who saw it first, the one who was standing to my left, he was pointing up. He was like, hey, nah, That's all he could say at first because it was messing up his head. He didn't say, hey, y'all, UFOs. He just kept pointing up and he was going, nah. So we thinking that he talking about the work. His mind was so gone, and he kept saying to me, all he kept saying to me today was, and every time he would talk about it, he would go like this. Like his eyes would get big, okay? And he would go, I've seen this on Instagram, I've seen this on YouTube and TikTok, but hearing about something and seeing something on social media and seeing it with your own eyes, he said, it's a whole nother ball game now. I said, yes, my brother. I said, remember back in the summer when I told you when I went to Pennsylvania, I went to a place called Negro Mountain, and I said, I know it's going to sound crazy, but I told you back then I saw all these so-called UFOs and orbs. I said, remember I told you that? He said, yeah. I said, those are the things right there that I saw. And all he did, he just looked at me and his eyes got big. He said, like I said, seeing it on YouTube and Instagram is one thing. But today, he said, man, I never seen no shit like this before. I said, hey, welcome to the club, bub. I said, this is my second time seeing it. Couldn't stop thinking about it all day. Couldn't stop talking about it all day. And I'm sure even tomorrow when we go into the slave house, they're going to be talking about this. Because this is monumental. And also, for the 5th day in a row, up there in that sky, just like I told you a couple of days ago, was that triangle again. The triangle was back up. 1, 2, 3, triangle. 3 stars. It was up there again this morning. Seems like it's up there every morning ever since Saturday night that just passed. That triangle star has been in the sky. You heard that sound confirmation? That triangle star has been in the sky every single night, all night, even early into the morning. And it was there this morning when we saw those UFOs. That triangle was right there. I'm telling you guys, it was like something right out of a movie. We was like, hold up, y'all. Are we really seeing this? Like, yo, what the hell? It was crazy. People were bugging out, going crazy out there. I gotta say, it was definitely something to see. And it's making me think. Because back when I first saw these things, and it was 2 million to count, Negro Mountain, in the summer of August 2024, nobody had really been seeing these things like this. And then a couple of months after Negro Mountain, when me and a few other Hebrews saw these things, then all over America, all over the world, UFOs and orbs start popping up like crazy. And now at my job, UFOs showing up at my job, y'all. And I'm just saying, right? Many people are going to go to their grave. They're only going to hear stories like this. They're never going to see anything like this with their eyes. They're going to see it through people like me and people like you who've seen things like this before. Most people are never going to see something like this ever. Here I am. I'm seeing this thing for the second time. And I'm seeing it with other people around that's seeing it too. The common denominator in this story is me. And it's making me wonder. Look, I'm not saying that this is true. I'm just saying I'm thinking about it. Are these UFOs or orbs following certain people? Are they following certain people? Am I going to see them again? And if so, how is it that I've seen these things multiple times and most people will never see them at all? It's just making me wonder. It's making me think. Before worldwide phenomenon broke out and everybody started seeing these on a large level, I saw these things, lots of them. And then this morning, I saw 3 of them. And it's making me wonder, are some of these stars up in the sky posing as stars, but really just orbs? And when it's time to transform and roll out, they move? Because every night, y'all, you go out to the city, just look out in the sky. I'm seeing stars out there that's so damn bright. Some of these stars, I ain't never seen stars this bright. And I know I'm not the only one out there. Y'all, it's a lot of stuff going on in these skies, y'all. Are some people being followed by UFOs or orbs, chariots? Call them what you want. Is the Most High or somebody having these UFOs or orbs track certain people? I'm not saying that this is a fact. I'm saying I'm wondering. Are these the chariots? Are they? One thing I do know, they are not of this world. They're not. And they seem to love certain areas. Those UFOs and orbs, they love Pennsylvania. I saw people all over TikTok talking about Pennsylvania. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe the UFOs and orbs are drawn to Pennsylvania because Pennsylvania is the keystone state. Pennsylvania holds the key to something. I don't know what, but it holds the key to something. And that's why I'm drawn to Negro Mountain. That's why we saw tons of UFOs and orbs up there at Negro Mountain. And apparently, UFOs and orbs like the state of Pennsylvania, period. Maybe they like certain cities in Pennsylvania more than others. Also, seems like they like a lot of different places. And it seems like certain people, I'm starting to wonder, y'all, is it UFOs hovering over where I'm at right now? Hovering over where you at right now, depending on who you are. I don't know. But maybe we will know soon. Things are happening. I can feel it. I know you can feel it. These things cannot be debunked. I had somebody on TikTok asking me, I hope you got pictures to prove this. I don't have no pictures. When it's really going down, ain't nobody thinking about no camera, y'all. My camera is these eyes right here. And I understand too. Some of these things probably wouldn't even pick up on camera. Just like when I try to go outside and take a picture of that triangle star in the sky, it doesn't even pick up on camera. Even though I can look at it, when I look at the camera, it doesn't pick up. Can't make this stuff up. And I know too, some of these things are not meant to be seen by everybody. To the people who these things are meant to be seen by, you see them. And you don't need a camera to do it. If it's meant for you to see something, you see it. It just blew my mind, though. And everybody who was outside at work today, it was like 5 or 6 of us, they was all going crazy. And then the word spread around once we got back inside that people saw UFOs. People was like, what? What did you say? What? But here's how you know the world has changed so much. Everybody who got told, hey, we saw UFOs and orbs, nobody said, oh, man, y'all lying, y'all crazy. Everybody was like, what? Huh? You saw something? You saw them? You see how much the world has changed? People know these things are out here, y'all. We got Portobello Bell says Negro Mountain could be a pyramid. You know what? Something to think about. And look, Portobello Bell, I don't believe I've seen you comment in the live chat before. Maybe this is your first time here. Is this your first time here? Or have you been here before? Am I speaking with a man or a woman? And also, Portobello Bell, are you familiar with Negro Mountain as well? I know I'm throwing a lot of questions at you, but hey, that's why we go live, so we can interact, so we can talk. Whatever the case is, nice to meet you, Portobello Bell. Subscribe to the channel. If you're not already, maybe you are. Maybe you just never said nothing before. Whatever way it goes, nice to have you here, Portobello. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you Portobello. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Your name is Petrella Bell. I'm sorry, Petrella. So I'm guessing by that name, Petrella Bell, you sound like I guess you a female. And please forgive me, Petrella Bell, for butchering your name. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Petrella Bell. Okay, Petrella Bell is a woman. Okay, Petrella Bell, nice to meet you. Petrella Bell, consider subscribing to the channel. This is a biblical channel, a truth channel. We deal with a lot of topics that most religious people and church people run away from and shy away from. But we realize that we're in the end days, end times, Petrella Bell. And we talk about all kind of things. And they usually, some way, somehow, everything we talk about, it ties all back in to the God of the Old Testament. That's the God that we're into over here. And I hope that that doesn't scare you, Petrella Bell, because you might hear a lot of things get said over here. Some things you may have heard before, some things you may have never heard before, and they may sound way out there, may sound real crazy. But I promise you, Petrella Bell, we in the search of the 100% raw, uncut truth and nothing else, Petrella Bell. And that's what we in search of, and that's what we are on the quest to find and to align ourselves with. And welcome to the channel, Petrella Bell. King David into his house. King David says, Tom X, just cooling. Had to get my wisdom tooth out. Funny, my insurance paid $144 for it, so I barely came out of pocket. That's right. And look, that is a blessing, King David. The Most High is hooking you up. And also, he's speaking to you, King David, and he's speaking to us with these numbers. Your insurance paid what? $144. Is not 144 also in King David's YouTube name? Is not Psalms 144 also not the prayer of the warrior of Israel? And that's all of God's children, all of the Israelites. 144, you should be thinking Psalms 144. If you've never read it, go read it, Hebrew. Okay? And it's no coincidence that your insurance paid 144. Put that warrior spirit on, family. Prepare yourselves, men and women. Gird yourselves, prepare yourselves by turning to Yahweh and him alone. Good to see you, Brother King David, and thanks for sharing that with us. You guys, take note of that, you guys. Those numbers. And Petrella Bell says, first time, no. Okay, Petrella Bell, this is her first time on this channel. Petrella Bell says, yes, I did. Okay, you did subscribe. All praises to the Most High. Thank you for subscribing, Petrella Bell, and nice to have you here. Okay, on this channel, this is the go-to YouTube channel for brotherhood, sisterhood, and an attempt at righteousness. Okay. Uh-oh, we got Melanie Monroe up in here, Now also, Melanie Monroe, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think I've ever seen you comment in the live chat before. Maybe you been here and you've been subscribed. You just never said nothing. I don't know. But I don't remember seeing you in here before, Melanie Monroe. So I will say, welcome to the channel, Sister Melanie Monroe. If you already have been subscribed here, forgive me for not knowing. But either way, I don't think I've ever seen you comment before. So I got to say welcome to Melanie Monroe. And Melanie Monroe has a dandelion, a rose, and a feather. I see that feather. Let me know that Melanie Monroe seems to be indigenous to these lands. Okay? Like the majority of us up in here. Okay? Melanie Monroe, welcome to the channel. Hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, Melanie Monroe, please hit the subscribe button. Okay? Nice to have you here, sis. I appreciate you. We got Petrella Bell in the building. Petrella Bell says, you're welcome. Thank you, Petrella Bell. Now we got V Tanner Entertainment Black Party. V Tanner Entertainment Black Party. Once again, I got to say, now, I don't know if this is a brother or a sister, but I do know I've never seen this name comment in the live chat because I would not forget a name like V Tanner Entertainment Black Party. Welcome to the channel, V Tanner Black Entertainment Black Party. Maybe, like I said, maybe you've been here all along. You just never said nothing. I don't know. But I've never seen you up in here before, so welcome to the channel. And you can let me know if you want to. Are you a brother or a sister, a man or a woman? So I can know how to address you whenever I do see you. But V Tanner Entertainment Black Party says they are the Most High's angels. It's a man that they move with him like a mirror, hundreds, maybe thousands. Wow. Y'all hear that? Now look, V Tanner Entertainment Black Party, I definitely had my suspicions about what you said about that being the case, but I just wasn't sure, right? But I can definitely, I would not have a problem believing that that's who that is. I'm going to read the comment again. V Tanner Entertainment Black Party says they are the Most High's angels. It's a man that they move with him like a mirror. Hundreds, maybe thousands. Hey, y'all, that's crazy, y'all. You guys, I'm telling you, when I was out there this morning at work and me and my other coworkers saw these things, they started freaking out. And I was freaking out, but I was happy that other people were out there to see this thing with me. Melanie Monroe says, first timer, thanks for the hospitality. She has a dandelion, a rose, and a feather up there. That's right. Melanie Monroe, no problem. You're more than welcome for the hospitality. Glad to see a first timer up in here. Glad to see you are subscribing. Glad to see you got that feather in there too, because I know what that means, right? And Melanie Monroe, it's my job to be hospitable to you. You know why? Because my name is Mr. Real Talk, and this is your go-to YouTube channel for brotherhood, sisterhood, and an attempt at righteousness. That's all we trying to do around here. We trying to give it our best shot at brotherhood, sisterhood, and we attempting to do righteously. When we say righteous, we meaning we are attempting to apply the laws of the Most High God. And that is what's going to work everything out in our favor. And it's also making it seem like I said, I could be wrong. I don't know. But it's kind of making it seem like to me that certain ones of us, and I'm not just saying it because it's me, I'm one person. But this is my second run-in with these things. And it just feels like to me like maybe I'm being followed. Like maybe I'm being watched by these things. I saw these things back in August of 2024 up in Negro Mountain, Pennsylvania. You guys, if I'm lying, I'm dying. It was too many to count. They took over the skies in Negro Mountain in Pennsylvania, and they put on a show. And we saw tons of shooting stars as well. We even saw one shooting star that shot up. Have you ever heard of or seen a shooting star that shoots up? We did. I can't make this up. I wouldn't make this up. You know why? Because the Most High will snuff me out and take my life if I come on here and I lie to the children of Israel. Even if I come out here and try to lie to the Gentiles, we are not to come out here bearing false witness. Only a fool will come on here and make up some crap about seeing a UFO or orb to try to get some views or some likes on YouTube. I don't want the Most High to snuff out my life. So I'm not going to play with him, and I'm not going to play with his children, which is you guys. I'm smart enough to not do something crazy like that. And I fear the Most High God because I know what he does. I know how he gets down. That's the one we need to be concerned with. Shout out to you again, Melanie Monroe, and thanks for being here. King David, Psalms 144, and he says that Yah Bible study last live cut that JC walked the garden when the Yah Bible said otherwise, which proved a mistranslation on purpose to get you think that miss the live, but watch the playback. All praise to the Most High God and King David. You see what the Yahweh Bible, you see how that thing is unveiling the truth before us, brother? For any of you brothers or sisters who are in this live chat right now, we started something a couple of days ago. We started reading from the Yahweh Bible. The playlist is right here on this channel. It's called the Yahweh Bible playlist. We're going to read the whole Old Testament book by book, chapter by chapter. Every chapter of every book is going to have its own video. Since we just started, so far we've gotten up to Genesis chapter 3. You can go find that playlist. It's right on this channel called the Yahweh Bible playlist. And right now, we just did Genesis chapter 3. Was that last night? Yeah, last night I want to say. Y'all, go check it out. The Yahweh Bible is going to change your life. It's going to change how you view the scriptures. You're going to see. You're going to see. We in the time of Revelation, y'all. The books are not sealed anymore. Those books that Daniel had, the Most High said, seal up the books until the end. Those books is wide open now. That's why we getting this understanding that's coming at a crazy rate. And that's why the quicker our understanding comes, and I know y'all see it, our understanding and knowledge is busting out the seams right now. So the destruction of the nations coincide with our knowledge. The more we learn, the quicker we turn to the Most High, the more the nations get destroyed. Y'all see it? The spirit, y'all, is going down, y'all. V Tanner Entertainment Black Party says no lie and can prove it. Almost 2 years and the government stay following them. When he read into Zerubbabel is when they started to move with him. How can I reach you privately? Oh, shucks. Hey, V Tanner Entertainment, let me show you. I'm about to show you. And look, not only for V Tanner Entertainment, this is for any of y'all out there, right? Look on the screen right now. My email is glorytoyah1121@gmail.com. Again, my email is glorytoyah1121@gmail.com. If there's anybody out there that wants to chop it up with their brother. Maybe you got something you want to lay on me. Maybe you want to hit me with something to think about. There's my email. I don't care who it is. Hit me up. We can chop it up about anything. Family, y'all know we are family, right? Even if I just met you today, there's something that drew you to this channel. Whoever you are out there, wherever you are, there's something that drew you here. I know what it was. It's the mighty one of Jacob, Yahweh. It's the same one who got chariots of fire, who at some point gonna come to this earth and they're gonna burn this place down. Can't make this up. But that's my email again, glory to Yah1121@gmail.com. Also, hold on, Hebrew. I gotta read that statement again. Also, I want to say, Brother Bill Thomas. Brother Bill Thomas, if you are out there, brother, I want you to email me. Brother Bill Thomas, if you catch this video, and forgive me, brother, because I was supposed to send you my number, but I got hit with so many emails, bruh, and I had trouble getting into there I can't get down there no more. So, Brother Bill Thomas, if you see this video, email me, Brother Bill Thomas, just to say anything. And as soon as you email me, I'm going to shoot you my number, because I miss our conversations, brother, and we definitely need to rap, okay? And maybe we can link up. Again, Brother Bill Thomas, if you're on here right now, or if you see this playback, email me, brother, so I can shoot you my number so we can chop it up like ASAP, brother. I'm going to read that story again. Listen to this, y'all. V-Tanner Entertainment Black Party, and he says, no lie, and can prove it. Almost 2 years, and the government stay following them. When he read into Zerubbabel is when they started to move with him. How can I reach you privately? Hey, yes, brother, I just dropped you the email, brother. And Brother V Tanner Entertainment, if you're not subscribed to the channel already, brother, subscribe. King David says, KJV made it seem like they cut open animals to make clothes. But Yah Bible said, holy garments, nowhere need animal skin. Bloodthirsty added that to KJV, grooming us. Yes. Y'all see that? And see, we can already see that even without the Yahweh Bible, certain ones of us. But once we produce this Yahweh Bible, it literally cleans out all excuses. There is no more excuse. And like I said, to anybody who finds out about this Yahweh Bible playlist, it's going to change your life. It's going to change your soul. It's going to change your spirit. Consider yourself very blessed and fortunate to come across the Yahweh Bible. I consider myself very blessed and fortunate that the Most High allowed me to receive that Bible in my hands. And I consider myself even more blessed and fortunate that he allowed me to bring it forth and share it with the family. Tav X Hebrews, purity and becoming one. I love each and every one of y'all. And look, I just got a question for any of you. For V Tanner Entertainment, Black Party, for Melody Monroe, for Petrella Bell, if you all are still here, how did you find this channel? I know you guys said it was your first timer, but did you just like go on YouTube and you was on the home page on YouTube just scrolling, or did you come from somewhere else? Like, how did you find this channel? What led you to it? I'm just curious. I'm always curious when I see brothers and sisters pop up over here, because I know YouTube likes to shadow ban my channel. They like to hide my videos. They don't like to send out notifications. So I'd be surprised when I see people who are subscribed to the channel sometimes make it into the live stream. So I'm really wondering, like, V Tanner Entertainment, Black Party, Melanin Monroe, Petrella Bell, how did you guys and gals, How did you find this channel? If you don't mind me asking. And like I said, you guys, this is not my first rodeo. Back in August 2024, me and other Hebrews in Negro Mountain, we saw so many of these UFOs/orbs, it was too many to count. Can't make this up. Too many to count. And then now here we are months later, when it seemed like the whole world just started seeing drones. I mean, not drones, started seeing UFOs and orbs. Right after me and the Hebrews saw these things in Negro Mountain, back in August 2024, right after we left Negro Mountain, a couple of weeks after that, UFOs and orbs exploding all over America, all over the world. People talking about UFOs and orbs. And we're seeing it on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I'm telling y'all, it's blowing my mind that I saw what I saw in Negro Mountain, Pennsylvania, in the summer of August 2024. And then to see these things again this morning, these are the same things. Now, it wasn't as many as it was, because back in Negro Mountain, it was just too many to count. But this morning, it was 3 of them. And they was moving crazy, y'all. Y'all know that time, 5:45, 6 o'clock in the morning, is still pitch black outside. So these things was putting on a show up there, y'all. My coworkers was going crazy. We got V Tanner Entertainment. Black Party says the Most High did it. Just pop up. Been checking you out over a month or 2. How about that? All praises to the Most High God. And you know what? You're absolutely right, brother V Tanner Entertainment, Black Party. The Most High did it. Just pop up. Been checking you out over a month or 2. Ain't that something? You know what? And then, like I said, I'm just feeling this in my spirit. The closer and closer that we get to getting up out of here, the Most High is bringing people who need to be familiar with each other. He's introducing us to each other. That's what I'm noticing, y'all. And he has his own way that he does it. But he's doing it. All praises to the Most High God and him only. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Again, this is Mr. Real Talk, your go-to YouTube channel for brotherhood, sisterhood, and an attempt at righteousness. All praises to the Most High and him alone. We got Melanin Monroe chiming in the live chizzy, and she says, when I scroll through the lives, whatever resonates with my spirit, I tune into the hidden gems the Most High has been communicating through unorthodox ways for me since I have repented and baptized. Okay, since she has repented. Got you. I got you, Melanin Monroe. Well, hey, Melanin Monroe, the people who are drawn to repentance, you know what? You came to the right place, because that's what we about over here, Sister Melanin Monroe. We want to repent every single day. And it's not just a one-time set and forget it. Every single day, we repent, and we repent to the Most High and him alone. Some things are more difficult for us to understand. Some things are more readily, easily. But it doesn't matter if it's easier or harder. We are going to get to the bottom of the truth, or we going to die trying. On this channel, we are nose diving down the rabbit hole of truth. And we are not afraid of what we find, because we are in search of the mighty one of Jacob, Yahweh. Some people call him Yahuwah. Some people call him the Most High God. You know who we talking about. And that's why we are here. I love each and every one of y'all out there. Petrella Bell says, I'm driving. Okay, got you. Hey, Petrella Bell, if you don't mind, because I'm definitely curious how you found this channel, Petrella Bell. Once this video uploads, Petrella Bell, if you don't mind, could you please come back, if you don't mind? to the comment sections and drop it in the comment section once this video uploads, how you found this channel. And I will definitely appreciate that, sister. Thank you for being here. Melanie Monroe, V Tanner Entertainment. I thank all of y'all. King David, I thank all of y'all for speaking up. I love all of y'all. Brother Slugger, all the way over in Europe, shout out to you. King David says, no blood need, no animal sacrifice need. The Most High made it clear. Admit you wicked and change and serve him only. You are forgiven. No middleman needed. Just a scare tactic to get you into idolatry and foolishness. Everything that Brother King David said is 100% correct. Brother King David says Tav X. And family, whoever you are out there watching, whether you're first timers or not, whether you're on the live stream or the playback, there are some things that it takes a little more work for us to get clarity and understanding, but no problem. That's why this is your go-to channel for brotherhood, sisterhood, and an attempt at righteousness, because we're gonna make time to come together, to study, to figure it out, to repent every single day until we get it right. All praises to the Most High God and him alone. Most High willing, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Peace.